tried to run, but our feet were sore. So we rolled right out the door into the dark of night, the moon up high. A special team, you and I. It's a kooky, spooky dream come true. Big black cats in a scary cave. It's okay, we're feeling brave with jack-o'-lanterns burning bright. Let's stay awake all through the night. I guess we both just love a good old scare. Yes, we make a perfect pair. It's a kooky, spooky dream come true. Let's make a date to meet on Halloween. We'll carve a pumpkin and we'll make our costumes. When everybody sees us, they will scream. It's a kooky, spooky dream come true. Whoa, it's a kooky, spooky dream come true.
It's a little small, but maybe people will just think it's far away or something. Come on, let's go get Bill.
Where are you taking me?
You'll see. Behold!
Whoa.
We thought a real-life pancake cave might help you with your story. You're moving through the winding cave, and you see...
Butter stalagmites? Nice.
Then you come upon...
A syrup waterfall. This is quite the immersive experience.
Now you find yourself...
Ah! Flying flapjacks!
So, any ideas yet?
Not yet. But this is great.
Jumpy? It was you! Hey, I need that apple!
Next, you round a corner and come face to face with...
The Griddle Cake Grizzly! Fantastic!
Did it help you think of an ending?
Nope, not yet. But I kind of feel an idea brewing.
Oh! Are those my pants?
Hey, that thumping sounds exactly like my dream. You guys went all out.
We didn't do that.
Ah! The Griddle Cake Grizzly!
Mr. Yellow Pants?
One of the best things about autumn in the country was all the colorful fall leaves. George was really gonna miss being there.
See you after class, George. Thanks, George.
Maybe George didn't have to miss autumn in the country after all. maybe he could have country in the city. There's no way Hundley was going to pick up after that messy monkey. Well, maybe just this one time. Was bringing a little country into the city. And a lot of grief to Hundley.
On our journey to self-improvement, it is important to know what you want. So, today's lesson is knowing what you want, showing what you want. And to show that you know what you want, each of you will make a vision board. Now, mine shows I want to swim with the dolphins, write mystery novels, and learn to clog. So, find pictures in the magazines of anything you want, things you feel are important to you, and glue them to your vision board.
Self-improvement is challenging.
It certainly is. I need a bigger board.
Hundley thought maybe he figured out what the monkey was up to. He was challenging him to a game of I mess it up, you clean it up. Why stop with one pumpkin when George had room to paint the whole pumpkin patch? Picking a perfect pumpkin wasn't as simple as George expected.
Phew. Oh! Oh! Hiya, George. A good boo is a big part of Halloween. And I'm the best booer this side of the lake. Ah! Ah! That wasn't a boo. That was a ah! I'll show you how an expert boos a boo. Try and find me.
There's nothing more fun than a Halloween boo when the unexpected sneaks up on you. It's fun for the booer and the booey too, 'cause when you least expect it, boom! And when you go to a party on Halloween night, all your friends dress up and everything's alright. But there's
pick a pack of perfect pleasing pumpkins. Please pick a peppy expert helper, pumpkin pickers. Boo!
If I boo with you, will you boo with me? 'Cause when friends boo together, it's twice as scary. So let's let it rip at the count of 3. Get ready. 1, 2, 3.
Hi, George. I think he's got it.
Halloween's almost here. You guys hang on to your hats.
People just say that to be Halloweeny. It's not about wearing hats.
Yes, it is. Don't you know why people say that? You never heard of the legend of No Noggin?
Tell us. It's Halloween, so the spookier the better.
Okay, if you think you can take it, but you better sit down. This will take some telling.
Oh.
Look over there. You see that old lonesome tree down by the creek? They call that old lonesome tree. Long ago, near that very spot, Herbert Nenninger had a farm. No, not the bunny, the man I named him after. So, on his farm...
You named him after a man?
I thought everyone knew I named him after my great-great-uncle.
Nuh-uh.
Anyway, Herbert Nenninger, the guy, not the bunny, had a farm. And on his farm, he had a scarecrow. Everybody called it No Noggin because it had no head. All year long, it was like any other scarecrow. But every Halloween night, No Noggin kicked people's hats off. Even many years later, after the farm was gone, No Noggin returned to that spot every Halloween night just to kick people's hats. And that's why people say hang on to your hats at Halloween. Because No Noggin always returns Halloween night and it wants to kick your hat. Boo! I guess you're too little to hear about scary stuff like hats.
No, we're not scared of anything, right, George?
Okay. Boo! So hang on to your hats.
Look, George, the tree by the creek. That's where No Noggin shows up. Ooh, that story was pretty spooky and weird, huh? Oh.
Weird was right. Why would a scarecrow want to kick hats? And why didn't it have a head? Did it lose it? Did it never have one? How could a monkey get answers?
Why are you running? No Noggin won't be here till Halloween night.
Leaves are all bagged. Find a good pumpkin? George? What's up?
George needed to know, why no head? Why kick hats? And why on Halloween night?
Did Bill tell you about No Noggin? And No Noggin is bothering you? You want to know why it has no head and kicks hats? Well, there are no answers to your questions, George. It can't be explained because it's just a legend. It's not real. For one thing, no one has ever seen No Noggin. And there are other reasons. Come on, I'll show you. They say No Noggin stood in a field beside Old Lonesome Tree. But how could it kick hats off people on the road from back here? I've walked past this tree many a Halloween and never lost a hat. And who could resist this hat, It's just a story, George. Don't worry about it. Concentrate on Halloween games, costumes, contests. Hey, you want to go watch them set up the Boo Festival in town?
George was disappointed. He really wanted the legend to be true.
Let's see. That's where we'll bob for apples. That's pin the bat in the cave. There's the giant pumpkin contest.
Ooh.
Oh, that's the haunted house. The Quints are running it this year. Right, Mrs. Quint?
Oh, it's not just a haunted house. It's the haunted house of very scary fish. For nervous types, next door we have the regular house of perfectly normal fish.
Hi, guys. Don't forget to enter our contest. Prizes for the best Halloween costume.
George got so excited, he forgot he couldn't read.
Ada, is that really the prize?
Uh-huh. First prize is a Kurtzberg 828 recharging electric leaf sucker painter.
Oh, I always wanted a Kurtzberg 828 recharging electric leaf sucker pater.
It's the most powerful leaf vacuum in the world.
If we had that, I could have raked the lawn 20 more times today without getting a sore back.
George was going to make the best costume and win that prize, for him and the man.
Nice head, Mr. Quint. Is that your Halloween costume?
Oh, this isn't the whole thing. I'm still working on my body. Hope I win. Always did want a Kurtzberg 828 recharging electric leaf sucker painter.
Oh, me too. But if your body is as creepy as your head, you are going to win for sure.
Winning this contest might not be so easy. George needed some good costume ideas. Maybe he would find some at the Boo Festival.
I can't wait till the sun goes down tonight. We're all gonna meet at the street light. Yeah, tonight. There's so many friends I wanna see. I keep wondering what we're all gonna be. What are we gonna be? 365 days a year, and this is number one. 'Cause it's time to get your costume on. Grab your hat and bring it along. It's Halloween today. We'll keep going till our feet get sore. We're gonna knock on every door. It's Halloween today.
Oh! Almost forgot the most important part. Gotta have the right leaf raking music. One leafy, two leafy, gonna rake 'em all. Leafy, three leafy, four leafy, till there's no more leafy. Here leafy, there leafy, until the yard is bare. You wanna help? Sure. Leafy, 3 Leafy, 4 Leafy, till there's no more Leafy here, Leafy there, Leafy, until the yard is bare. Cha-cha-cha! We did it!
Wow! Great job, Bill.
Well, George helped too. I think there's a real leaf raker in that city, kid. You want to help me on my other jobs? Sure. You're hired. I think we better stop now. Raking wet leaves is super hard. See? The water makes them heavier. We'll come back after it stops raining. George? What is it? Let me guess. You're looking for a perfect leaf to save. Every leaf raker has that one leaf they're after. For me, it was a big yellow one that kept blowing away. Called him Banana Joe. Was gonna frame him and put him on my wall, but I never caught him. Get a good night's sleep, George. We're doing the Quince yard tomorrow before their annual cookout. It's a doozy.
Well, the party's in 4 hours. You think you two can manage all this? There's a bit of a wind today.
Don't worry, Mr. Quint. This yard will be spotless by the time you put the first hot dog on the grill.
Well, there you go.
I think raking will work better than the cardboard in the wind. Nice, George! Now let's use the wind to help us rake the leaves. See? We're raking with the wind. Oh, nuts!
George really wanted that leaf. But he wanted to help Bill even more.
One Leafy, 2 Leafy, gonna rake 'em all, Leafy.
Well, I'll be. It's clean as a whistle.
Apples and apple pie were supposed to be nice and gooey. Next, he needed a cup filled to the middle with sugar. Sugar cubes were fun, but he had too many. Just half a cup. Next, a spoonful of lemon. And a spoonful of cinnamon. Time to make the crust. He needed an adult to turn on the oven.
Smells like cinnamon in here. Shh. Oh, you're doing something secret, George? Your secret's safe with me.
It was time to gather the ingredients for the crust. First, a spoonful of salt. Then, 2 full cups of flour. Next, add the butter. And a cup of water. Mixing time. George remembered this part. Next, make the dough flat. Now George needed a round pan to put it in. Maybe the crust would shrink in the oven. It was baking time.
Boy, you creative types sure are messy. Shh. Gee, I guess I just don't get gourmet cooking.
George's recipe said to bake the pie for 45.
Anytime.
George, could I get a glass of water?
Here you go.
Thanks. George, what was the doorman? Oh! Well, you didn't keep it simple. You made me what is that? You made me an apple pie? Oh, my. It's really salty and cinnamony. Well, George, it looks like things didn't go quite as planned. Hey, how about after we clean this up, we get more ingredients and make a pie together?